Hey guys, welcome back to IMF Gunpla. Today we're taking a look at the Zaku-mariner, and well, there he is. Let's jump right in here, take a close look at him. Start at the feet, work our way down. I love the look of this guy. I think he's probably one of my favorite, if not my all-time favorite, Zaku designs. He is not fully painted yet. I did apply a couple of the decals. The main place you'll notice about decal-wise is his head here. The piece inside is gray, and there is no black sticker to cover that up, so I will have to be painting that. So that is why there's no mono eye sticker in there. Same thing with the little torpedo missiles on his shoulders and on his backpack. They're white, and the stickers look terrible, so I will be painting them by hand. I just haven't decided if I want them to be red, white, or whatever color. I'm not really a big fan of the white. They'll probably be red, because I typically make my Xeon missile torpedo things red. So they'll probably be red, just not in this review. But anyway, so there's that. And yes, he actually has like amphibious, reminds me pretty much of the zaku-mariner. Inside of his feet. But yeah, there's that. I guess we can just jump right into articulation since we got him here. Starting at the feet, these leg designs are more or less pretty much the same kind that you did get with the Zaku 2 high mobility type. Not the real good, but the high grade. But we'll start down here at the ankles. They are on a single ball joint in here, and then the foot itself is on a bend and a ball joint, so he's got the whole kind of sandal effect going on. And then side to side isn't great, of course, because of the Zaku. He's kind of limited by the skirts of his legs here, but he can get a decent enough wide leg pose. Not too bad. And then like I said, it will go forward fairly decent. Back, not so much. The knee is double jointed, but of course because of his power cables and the foot, it's not going to go that far. You pretty much have 90 degrees. But of course the way this leg is designed, I like it because when the knee comes back, you have this, I guess you could call it mechanical detail there, and then the knee does separate from the rest of the foot. So I mean, if you want to, you can leave the foot like that, and then you have a little less than 90 degrees. But that brings it to a 90 degrees. Brings it to 90 degrees, yeah. So there's that. Hip-wise, you're going to, being just a regular ball and socket. No, I'm sorry. Now, these do have proper, like, newer hip joints. But you're not going to get much out of them still, because they're kind of like an awkward oval shape inside. So they kind of mash with this. But you're going to get... we lost the power cable. I didn't even notice. Oh, well, there we go. Power cables are back. So you're gonna get them to twist, a little bit back and forth, but that's about it. He does have the whole where you can twist his hips in there from that middle piece. So there's that. Let's get his arms up out of the way. Well, let's take that hand off, apparently. Hang on, let me adjust this light just a little bit. There we go. So, his legs, well, first his side skirts are joined together. And they'll come up about that far. The side skirts aren't going to move much because the, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the power cable actually goes through, let's try this side, through the skirt right there. So the skirts are pretty much set. I mean, they'll come out a little bit, but not much. So our range of legs is not great. But, well, you can't do mostly almost a full forward kick. You can go back yay far. And definitely not getting much of, actually, that's more than I was expecting from the split. But there's the leg articulation. Like most, late design Zakus, you're not going to have much in the torso area. So you've got Oh, you got a little bit of a swivel, not much, and a little bit of a ab crunch. Yeah, you can't really pull it apart, make it any better. So that's pretty much what you're going to get. So he'll go forward just a little bit. Can't really go back any because this hits his back skirt. And then, like I said, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And, yeah. Oh, so now we got the arms. First shoulders, we'll do a 360. And then they will go up. Actually, we're pulling that out of the socket. Go up about like that, which is pretty good. And then they will come out that far, so you can, reach across. And then you've got a swivel here in the bicep, and right at 90 degrees for the elbow. Sorry, my eye was itching. And then let's see here. Same thing for the other side. Comes up about like that. So that's all you're going to get. And then the head will go forward about like that, which I guess we should try it this way. Not really very far. We can actually look down surprisingly well. And then you can rotate. Not sure if he can do a yeah, he can. He can do a 360. So there you go. There's the articulation. Your pretty typical, Zaku design. So, let's put him there. Now we'll go into the accessories. He's got a few, not many. His main thing is the sub-rock gun, which is, what is it? Submarine rocket launcher, I think. But this whole tip here is supposed to be red. It's just two pieces split right down the middle, and then the cap goes on here. But this whole piece here is supposed to be red. And, yeah. But his hand that he comes with, like most of these, excuse me, Zaku models, for some reason, it's at a slight angle. So when you stick it in there, he's always going to be holding it off at an angle. So, I mean, he can hold it up against his shoulder, but his arm's always going to be kind of off center a little bit. Which I guess is more natural looking, but I don't know, it just kind of throws me off. But that's that. And then on this side of the hand, kind of like a goof, you have, I think they call it a harpoon, but it's pretty much a heat rod, electro whip thing, which is this right here. And this thing is freakishly long. Like, let's see there, I got it in the whole screen. There we go. So, yeah. I don't even think the one from the goof was that long. But I'm not going to do it right now because I honestly think I may have glued it in. No, I didn't. But it's just a pain in the butt to get in and out. But there's that there. And then you can stick that in there. So a little dot here is the, I guess, undeployed version. And then, let's see here. Here is the part that's, supposed to be deployed. Just a little plastic piece that sits on the end of the wire. And let's see here. There is another option for an antenna. A little more like a traditional Zaku Commander antenna. I went for the one that, to me, kind of looks like a periscope. It's just nice and round. So that's the one I went with. It is, when it does some time to paint, there goes his arm again. Time to paint the torpedoes up there. It is pretty easy because this whole thing will slide off and give you great access to those three pieces, so you don't have to mask it. But the main reason why the shoulders come off is for the right side. Let's see if I can get them off. Get it off. There we go. This one here is molded. These three are molded, so they don't come out. But these two here are not molded in. And you can take the little pieces out. I'm just going to take one out for now. And it's just a little plastic dot. And they actually come with the bodies, so you attach it there. And now you have a torpedo, or a missile, whatever you want to call it. And then what you can do is stick the wire in there. Cut these to length. And then you can stick them in here. And make it look like they're launching, which I'm probably going to do. Cut it to length, and then probably unravel a cotton ball. And wrap cotton around here to kind of make it look like it's launching. For that. So there's that. That's nice, cool. Where's his shoulder go? here's his shoulder. Back on, I tell you, back on. Alright. And then the only other thing he comes with is he's got, like I said, 2 of those torpedo pieces. So you can have 2 of them launching. He comes with a regular Zaku chest piece. Not really sure why, but it does. And then you've got 2 regular Zaku 2 lower leg front pieces. So if you don't want the Mariner front legs, you can have regular Zaku front legs. Why, I don't know, but it's there for that option. And the only other choice is you have a holding hand for the right hand. And it falls on the floor. But I have him equipped with his fist, or like, you know, closed fist. I think it looks the best for posing. I guess what we can talk about now is the stickers and the seam lines, because they are on here. The main seam line for the feet are the backs here. I have not glued this one together, but I have glued this one together, just so you can see. Now this one's kind of falling, you know, coming apart, because I've cut the little joints inside, so that I can take it apart and put it back together. And then once I'm ready to glue it together, it'll stay together. So there's the seam lines back here. The front ones are completely hidden with this whole piece right here. See if I can get it to come off. So that's what that looks like. This whole piece covers up the front. And let's see here. We'll throw a regular Zaku front foot piece on here. So that's what it looks like with a regular Zaku foot. And then I guess you can see the difference between the two. I guess that's staying on there for now. And then the seam line on the thighs, panel line. You know, you can disguise it as a panel line. Man. I'm coughing, I'm sorry. And then, of course, like most Zaku kits, there is a seam line on the forearm. On both of them. Front and the back. And then, of course, this arm is different, because it's got this kind of lower section to it, where the electro whip harpoon weapon goes. But other than that, the shoulders do not have seam lines, where these are one solid molded piece, which is nice. There are, of course, seam lines where the 2 halves of the body go together. I think you can see that in there. But I don't worry about those, but they are there if you're worried about them. This piece right here under the head, that is a sticker. You could you could paint it, but I just went with the sticker because honestly, I don't think it looks that bad. It really doesn't. So there's that. Let's see, now where is that sticker sheet? So here's what we're left with, which I didn't use. Now these big red ones, as long as you get them in there and take your time, no, except for that right there, I think they actually look pretty good. I know a lot of people won't, but hey, I like them. So I will be keeping the stickers in there. These central veins here, they're supposed to be gray, so you will have to paint those. I may not. These rudders stay blue, but these are supposed to be gray. Most of these stickers I've added from other kits, probably Origin kits. But this pink one here, that does come with the kit. And there is another pink one that you use for his mono eye. Like I said, because the piece in there is gray and not black, I want to paint it first, because the gray just doesn't look right for, you know, mono eye. These white stickers here are for the torpedoes up here, but they look terrible because, I don't know if you can see it or not, but they're sliced on the edges so you can wrap them around it. And anytime a decal covers the top and then goes around the sides, it looks terrible. So that's why I have not used them. It does come with 8 for the backpack, which you might be able to use and it look okay. But like I said, I want all of them to be the same color, probably be red. So I will be painting those and those. So that is why those weren't used. And this doesn't get used. That's just the middle of that where it cuts out for the head. So that's that. So I guess that is it for the zaku-mariner. If you can grab the kit at a decent price, go for it. If you like amphibious mobile suits and you like Zakus, I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. So if you can find the kit for a decent price, definitely pick him up. He is a great kit. Let's see if I can get his sub-rock launcher back in his hand. There's a few seam lines, but nothing too bad. I mean, you could definitely not do the forearms here. Unless you're going to display him, with the back of his feet showing, those aren't really nothing to worry about. So seam lines are not bad. It's got lots of detail. Not, definitely not Origins seam line, panel lining, possibilities. But the nubs clean up very nice. It's very nice, like soft plastic. Even the darker colors cleaned up fairly good. So yeah, definitely if you can find it, grab him. Like I said, some of these stickers did come with the kit, like that one, and those little red triangles. I think I put them on the back too. No, but I do have some for the back there. This one here, I think, came from my own sticker collection. I could be wrong. I don't know where the original sticker sheet for this one went. But, yeah, there's a few on here. That Xeon logo, or symbol, and then that one. Those are all with the kit, so here, and there goes his hand again. So there's that. So yeah, grab it. Great addition to your collection. And if you guys liked the video, if you found it informative, would you mind hitting that like button down there? Subscribe if you want more. I try to upload 2 Gunpla videos a week, an unboxing and a review. So stay tuned for more as they come out. Yeah, and I hope you guys, well, stay tuned and keep building. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.